Only after the her ERP.
Detail.
We had some people, obviously, that were there longer than I, and some very short. But that was our motto: return with honor. I remember really reaching for the ejection seat handle, which was between your knees. There's also one above your head. And I remember crystal clear, it was probably a tenth of a second or less, saying to myself, because I could see how low I was, it's too late to get out. I don't remember ejecting. I don't remember anything about it. When I went out 600 miles an hour, whatever it was, tore my helmet off, my mask off, my pistol went one way, came up, sliced my throat open, and I never woke up as far as getting my eyes open. I remember feeling a jolt, and immediately, thousandth of a second later, I was 10 feet underwater. I landed in a river. Our target was a bridge. Thank God. I remember laying there and seeing the light filter down through the water. We Navy guys are trained to get out of our harnesses and parachutes immediately because we always have the risk of going over the side of the ship, which I did. Popped up. I was in the middle of a river about a mile wide. 7 o'clock in the morning, the dogs were barking, the charcoal fires were going, and here I was. Pulled out my survival radio, tried to get in touch with the rest of my flight, 3 other airplanes. The radio was broken. It goes in the water. A few minutes later, they put a boat out from either side of the river banks. And the one from the south side got there first, and they stopped about from here to the door for me. By that time, I had gotten rid of my .38. I didn't figure I was going to shoot my way out of North Vietnam against a bunch of guys with AK-47s. So I got rid of that, got rid of the ammo, the radio, the whole thing. They stopped. I had my hands up. Of course, I'm like this in the water. We looked at each other for probably, it seemed like a long time. I don't remember being afraid. I'm sure, in shock. But just looking back on it, I think I got about a quarter of a swing in the parachute before I hit the water unconscious. So, you know, a second or less, I wouldn't have been here talking to you at all. But anyway, they pulled me in, and 6 guys, as I mentioned, in black pajamas, AK-47s. Remember the guy in the front had his leg up on the edge of the boat, and his face was all scarred up, and I figured, well, he'd been in the war somewhere, he's not going to be real happy with it. They pulled me ashore, took all my gear except my flight suit, my boots, everything. Never saw him again, and I spent the rest of that day with my arms wired behind my back in this village.
After his repatriation and flight refresher training, Brad was one of the small numbers of Navy pilots returning to fleet combat squadrons. From 1974 through 1981, he served 3 A-7 squadron tours on aircraft carriers. From 1974 to 77, he served on the USS Saratoga, seeing duty off the coast of Lebanon, and from 1979 to 1981 on the USS Coral Sea in the Indian Ocean during the ill-fated attempt to rescue the Iran hostages.
Hey, Joyce.